Welcome back to Just Scribble. Originally, this video was going to be my wellness planner setup video to talk to you guys about how I was using my PAL planner that I shared in my 2023 lineup as my wellness planner. And although this is still going to be a wellness planner setup video, it's not really going to be about this PAL planner because I have actually changed wellness planners. Now, I'm not one generally to planner hop. Usually when I set out my planner system, I kind of stick with those planners. They usually work for me. I'm usually pretty good about knowing what it is that I need and what I want out of my planners. I have, however, in the past thought that I could keep up with more planners than I could actually plan with. And so I have gotten rid of some of my supplemental planners that I was using for specialty things like a handwriting planner or a faith planner. And I have changed up my planner system if something in my life or in my job changed and that made me need a slightly different system or a different size of system. But although I'm not someone who planner hops a lot, I do believe that you should change up your system if it's not working. And if your planner system's not working for you, if you're not enjoying using it, if you're not coming to it because it's really not working, if you're having to add other things to it to make it work, if you're using other things instead because it's not really working, I really do think you should change your system. I don't think that there's any reason why you should stick with a planner just because you bought it or just because you told everyone on social media you were going to use it. If a planner is not working for you, then it's not doing its job, and you definitely need to figure out why it's not working for you so that you can figure out what the right system is. So sometimes your planner system isn't working for you because it's not portable enough. Sometimes it's not working for you because your handwriting is too big for the planner that you've picked, and so you don't have enough space. Sometimes it's not working for you because the layout just isn't the way that your brain works. There's lots of different reasons why your planner system may not work for you. And if it's not working for you and it's not doing its job, then I definitely think you should change it up, and you shouldn't feel bad about doing so, and you shouldn't force the planner that you're in on yourself. You shouldn't force yourself to use something that really isn't working. So that is what's happening with the PAL planner. And it's not because this planner isn't good for wellness. I actually think that's one of the things that this planner is the best for. I think this planner layout is amazing for a wellness planner. It's just not amazing for me and for my plan for a wellness planner and what I need out of a wellness planner. And so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how I was using this and how I was going to use it, and then I'll talk to you about what I've changed. But this is the PAL planner. So this year, the little paper cover that comes in the clear cover is yellow, and it has the date that says 2023. It does come with this clear cover that has a little slot here that you can put a card in. In the back, it has another slot, which I have a little planner card in, and it has a nice chunky pen loop. I actually did put this in the back because this was on the left-hand side of my cover. So I put this picture that I found of food on Canva, and I printed that, and then I put this Sticky Monster Co. year overview page that was on vellum. I put it over there, and that was the decoration that I put on the back of this planner. But so it comes with this clear cover. This is a collab planner between Kokuyo and Bushiman. In the front, it says a fresh start. Then it has your yearly overview. So it has current year, the prior year, and next year. And then it has these yearly overview pages that you can use for key dates or for tracking something. I had originally planned that I would use this to track my weight, so that's what I was going to use this for. And then it has this super simple monthly where it has your month on one page, and then it has a month down this way on the other page, which is really ideal for habit tracking. And let me go to January because that's a better example. That is actually what I had planned on using this for. So I had decorated over here with just some stickers and some things to remind me of my goals for the new year. And then on this side, I had set up some tracking. So this was my sleep tracking for the hours that I sleep, and this was step tracking for the thousands of steps that I get, so I could plot those out, and then at the end of the month I could turn it into a little graph, so when you look at this you could see how little or how much I was sleeping. And then over here, I put things that I wanted to track, like whether I weighed in, whether I took my medicine, whether I got my water, my vitamins, if I got more than 5,000 steps, got my veggies, tracked my meals, did a face mask, flossed, got a manicure or a pedicure, and then tracking pain level for back pain and headaches. And so that is what I was going to use this page for. And then let me go to a clean one first, just so you guys can see. I mean, none of them are really clean because I did already kind of decorate. But then you go into your weekly spreads. And so this is how the week looks. So it has a little blank spot here. And then it has a sort of quadrant layout set up like this. And it has Monday through Wednesday on top, and then Thursday through Sunday on the bottom. It has a little division spot so that it's already cut in half, and then you could also, has a little dot, so you could also break these up into quadrants as well. And what I had planned to use this, let me go back to January, what I had planned to use this for, and what I actually used this for part of 2022, because I did use this for wellness for part of 2022 as well, was for my wellness journal, to track my food, my water intake, and also to be able to journal a little bit about my day. And so that's what I was using it for, putting my food on the left hand side and then leaving the space over here on the right hand side to journal a little bit, and then tracking my water and other things in here, like being creative or whether or not I logged my meals. So that's kind of how I had intended to use this planner. And there are actually a lot of really good ways that you can use this for wellness, and I actually will probably still keep this and probably do some plan with me's with you guys and show you guys different ways that you can use this planner throughout the year. You can even put dots, like I used a Zig Clean color dot, and you can check off the dots over here for water when you get your water, and you can use this side for tracking your steps. There's lots of different ways you can use this, and it is a great layout, and I think that it works really well for wellness because of the way it's set up. It's nice and thin, it has all of your months and your weeks, it doesn't have too much extra space, and then at the back it does have some extra pages. Some are marked with little boxes with lines, so you could check off like things that you're tracking or goals or rewards, all sorts of things. And then it has grid pages, and then on the very last page it says, "See you in 2024." And I do think this is a really good wellness planner, or something that would work really well as a wellness planner. However, one of the reasons that I was using this was because I was going to use it to track my food, and I realized that that's not really what I need out of a wellness planner, because for me that is redundant. My food tracking is actually done on my phone with photos, and so for me to be already tracking it on my phone and then going in here and writing it down, it was too much for me to keep up with. And then what I really want for my wellness planner is to make it more of a combo of a bullet journal and a commonplace notebook. I want a place to journal. I want a place to keep track of recipes and my goals, a place where I can keep trackers, where I can have inspiration, where I can keep notes about my meal plan, where I can keep research about vitamins, things like that. And I can't do that in this book. It's just not really set up that way. It's too limited because it's already set up with weeklies, and I don't really need the weeklies for this. I do have my common planner, and my common planner does have a place where I can track habits each month. So I don't really need that here because I can do it in the common planner. If I do it here, then I don't need it in the common planner. I don't really have anything to track on that page in the common planner. If I do it in both places, then it's redundant. I don't need to be writing down my food every single day because I'm doing it digitally. I don't need to be tracking my steps in a written way because my watch does it for me and it's already on my app. The same with my sleep. My watch tracks my sleep and it's in the app. So I can pull it to do graphs or tracking if I want to, but I don't need to be writing it down every single day. So I don't need a weekly spread for my wellness journal, and I don't really need the habit tracking in my wellness journal either, not in this way, because I can do that in my common planner. So I'm trying to make my wellness planner be what I need and to prevent things that are redundant or a waste of my time because I'm just too busy. And if I don't fill it out, then I feel bad because I'm not filling it out and I'm not using it. And then I feel like I'm failing, which isn't good for my wellness. So the PAL Planner is the one planner from my lineup that I shared in my 2023 lineup that is no longer. I have replaced it already. So I only used it for about a week and a half, and realized that this wasn't what I needed because this really wasn't what I wanted out of a wellness planner. So I have scrapped that, but like I said, I will keep this and I will do plan with me's in it just so that I can show you guys different ways you could use this planner in case you find one for 2023, or it's something you're using in 2023, or you're interested in it for 2024, because really it depends on your own personal planner, what you need for a personal planner or what you need for a wellness planner. For me, this structure just isn't right for wellness. For someone else that doesn't do so many of those things digitally, this might be perfect. So I'm going to keep it and we will see it again, but it will not be my wellness planner. What is my wellness planner is actually a Stalogy. So this Stalogy is a half-year Stalogy. That is my preferred Stalogy. And I'm going to slide it out just because it'll be easier to show you if I slide it out. And I'm keeping it in the cover with my Sterling ink planner. This is my everyday carry, and having them together means that I touch this more and I use this more, which is something that I need, is for my wellness planner to be something that I touch and use all the time. So I'm going to scoot my cover out of the way and we'll talk quickly about my setup in this planner. So I do have it in a Espresso Co vinyl cover. They are my favorite covers. It has a little secretarial pocket in the back. It has 2 card pockets in the front. I did do a washi page on the front with washi that was kind of fitness or food inspired, but also ones that I just really loved that coordinated with it. I may end up putting a cover, like a clear sparkly cover over this, because some of this washi is older and it's not sticking as well as I wanted. But for right now, that's what I have. And then I have this sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. that says New Year and 2023 with hollow, which matches the hollow out here. And then the paper inside here is from a Happy Planner, like 12 by 12 cardstock pack. And so I thought it looked pretty behind there. It kind of reminds me of watermelon, and it has a cute little heart. Since this goes in the left side, the heart is what I see in my planner. So when I open it up on this first little page, the one you can't really write on because it's a little bit stuck over here, I just stuck a couple of stickers. These 2 are from Happy Planner and these 2 are from the Coffee Monster Co. I'm still going to stick a sticker here. I just haven't figured out which one I want. So I put these on here that say Recharge, Find Your Bliss. It has the little strawberry like lemonade stuff, and then Just a Girl with Big Plans. And then my opening pages, I haven't filled these out yet because these are going to be very private, and so I wanted to show you guys the setup and the structure, and then I'm going to go back and add the words. But this is for my 2023 word of the year. I will tell you my word of the year is simplify, but the words that I want to write talking about how that applies to my wellness, that's kind of the private part. So I will be putting simplify here. I don't know if I'm going to do it with lettering or if I'm going to do it with stickers, but it will say simplify, and then I will be adding around there what it means to my wellness. And then this is for my 2023 goals. Then this page is for my why, and then this page is for simple steps that I can take to help me achieve my 2023 goals. Then this page is a 2-page spread. This is for my plan, for my food plan for nutrition. So I'll be putting details of that in there. Then I have a sticker here, a large sticker from the Happy Planner that says Make Every Day Count. And then I have some journaling here with a recap of my goals from my meeting with my nutritionist with some stickers. Then I did some journaling here, and then I put a recipe here and added a little photo there. This page I haven't done the journaling on yet. This was our wedding anniversary, so I'll be putting some journaling there, but I wanted to wait because that was also a little bit private. And then I printed a quote on my full memo and covered it with some pretty little confetti stickers from the Happy Planner and added some other Happy Planner stickers and did some journaling here. And then this page is some things that I could track in here. Then I have a place to mark my ideal day, and the rest of the pages are just blank. So this is really going to be kind of a combination of a journal, a bullet journal, and a commonplace. So it's going to be a reference for all things wellness. It's going to be a place where I journal for my wellness, where I track my goals and my progress. It's going to be a little bit of everything. It's going to be a place where I use a lot of color and stickers and washi, probably some tip-ins, where I do all the things that I love about Stalogy and that I loved when I was using a Stalogy for my bullet journal, but it won't be a planner per se. There will probably not be any weekly spreads in here. I don't have any real need to put a weekly spread or even probably a monthly spread in here, but it will have some trackers. It will have a lot of recipes and reference and notes and research and journaling. And so that's what this is going to be. And like I said, it is the half-year Stalogy, so it is thinner. Part of that is because I wanted to pair it with my half-year sterling ink. Part of it is because I like a fresh start every once in a while, and this should last me somewhere between 3 and 6 months. So I may have 4 of these in a year. If they last only 3 months, I'll have 3 of them if they last 4 months, or I'll have 2 if it ends up lasting 6 months. I expect it'll probably take me probably 4 months to fill this. It depends on how journal heavy I am. And then I'll end up with 3 of these for the year. I do have plans to do a sort of collections type tracker in one of those Hobonichi memo books, in the A6 memo book, for things like tracking my weight. I don't want to put that in here and then this book doesn't last me the whole year and then I have to make it again the next time. So I'm trying to be kind of thoughtful on things that may be long-term, things that I may want to use over the full year or even past this year. And so those things are going to go in that little memo book and it'll slip in the back. That is my new wellness planner. So it's sort of a commonplace bullet journal combo, and I really, really like it. I like writing in it. I love Stalogy paper. I love the grid size in the Stalogy. B6 is definitely my happy place. So I like being in a B6 size. I like being back in a Stalogy. I like the creativity that I get out of it that I've been kind of missing since I've been out of my bullet journal. I do not want to go back to a bullet journal for my EDC. It just takes up more time than I have now. And I'm really enjoying using a printed planner that I can change up when I want, but the structure, the skeleton is still there. But this kind of gives me the things I'm missing from my Stalogy that I'm not getting in my printed planner. So that is my health wellness setup. I will probably do some more videos on it throughout the year, covering some of the, private and personal pieces, but just so you guys can kind of see it, because I did binge a lot of videos trying to get some inspiration to see if anyone else was doing what I was doing. And although some people are when they use like the Hobonichi Cousin and the Hobonichi Weeks for Wellness, but they're also doing the piece that's in here, like the food logging and the step logging and the sleep logging and the things that I don't need to do because I do all those digitally and it was redundant. So this is kind of a different setup, kind of more journal-esque, I guess, than it is planner, but it's working for me and I really like it and I wanted to share that with you guys. So that is how my health and wellness planner is set up and what I'm using and why I have changed from the PAL planner for 2023. If you have any questions about my setup, please don't hesitate to comment below. I definitely will get back with you. If you have a health and wellness planner, I would love to know what you're using, what you track in it, how you use it. If you liked this video sharing my health and wellness planner setup, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to just scribble.